Good evening. We're on Don Outdoor Adventures. I got a lot of people, they always ask me what kind of bait do I use out here catfishing. Right now it's prime time for your shad. And I caught a few this morning, and I'm going to try to cut them up and show you what I use to catch them. I think from around the middle of July all the way till it gets cold, the shad are going to be growing and growing. I was surprised to catch some big ones today. They look like just a big school of shad like I normally see, but these were some big shad today that I caught. So I'm gonna cut some up, show you how I put them on the hook, what I use for my rig. I'm using about 30 to 40 pound test. I think it's 30-pound test on this particular reel that I'm using. And let's see if I can turn this thing around where y'all can see what I'm working with here. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, I think you can see it. But this right here is the shad I thought I was going after, these small ones here. But I found some schools and I pulled in some big ones, some nice size ones. This is all the bait that I needed. This is called a gizzard shad. He's known by that dot right there on his side plate of his gill, behind his gill. And he's got this real long fin, dorsal fin, kind of sticks out. But they're real slimy and yucky. But the catfish love them this time of the year. That's called a gizzard shad right there. And I cut him in sections when I fish with him. So if I can get my towel, here's my towel. I gotta keep my one towel out of the way. But they bleed a lot. You can see that I just cut him earlier and he's bleeding all over the place. But what I do is I'll come in here, and a lot of people, they use bigger pieces, but I like to fillet it off. I'll fillet a piece like this, kind of give me a nice little chunk, something like that. And that's what I'll put on the hook. And I'm using I think it's called a mustache hook, but it's curved. I can use a circular hook also, but I like these hooks because I can set the hook on them. When I see him pulling it, I'll reach back and grab him and hang on. But on my other video, I caught that big old 30-pounder. I used a circle hook for the first time, and it did the job. So kind of go in and then back through, and that hook will be showing on the other side. And what I'm running is about probably almost a 2-foot leader with an egg sinker and a swivel. So you can see that right there. Let me scoot this back some. There's my swivel, egg sinker. Not sure of the size. I forget the pack name. Might be a quarter. I think I don't even know. You just gotta, but I'm running light. I don't do that hard and heavy stuff. Only when I'm sitting still and fishing. And so that's pretty much what I use. I'm using a Shimano reel, and I'm using braided. I think that's 40 pound braided that I'm using, and it gets the job done. And if you guys can look over here, I'm fishing by a mud bank. You can see that hill over there where the waves are splashing. I'm hoping they're all over there trying to get some food. Right over there, right back over there is where I'm gonna be casting it. By them rocks over there and this mud slick. It's kind of murky water right over there. So I'm gonna try to get it over there and see if anything will come swimming by and looking for some bait. But that's what I'm using out here in the hot summer. It's August 5th, and the shad are running. They're schooling everywhere, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully something to come by and I can show you. But I've been out here all morning, and I was back up over there. I'm at Perry Lake today, and just relaxing. I ain't really trying to get no fish, but just trying to relax a little bit. We had a busy week all week this week, and so I'm just relaxing. But I want to let you guys know what I use in the summertime. That's my go-to bait, is the shad. Using a cast net. Let's see here. This right here is my cast net. It's rolled up right now, but Any good cast net will work. And I'm finding them with the live scope, and that's how I found these big ones. So let's see what we can do. We'll see you in a little bit on Don Outdoor Adventures Catfishing.